You know that feeling when your PC just hesitates? Even for a split second? An NVMe SSD can totally transform that experience, making everything feel instant. But finding the right one among all the tech talk can be tricky. So today, we're looking at the top 5 best NVMe SSDs that really stand out from the crowd. Ready to see them? Then, let's get started. Starting our list at number 5 is my top recommendation for anyone on a tight budget, the Crucial P3. If you're upgrading from an old-school hard drive or even a standard SATA SSD, this drive is going to feel like a massive leap forward. I say that because you're looking at sequential read speeds of up to 3,500 megabyte per second and write speeds up to 3,000 megabyte per second. So, what does that mean for you? Faster boot ups, quicker file loads? Your whole system just feels much more responsive than with an old SATA drive. It's really a satisfying upgrade. Now, Crucial, which is a Micron brand, uses their 176-layer QLC NAND here. It's a DRAM-less design, but it cleverly uses host memory buffer technology. This helps keep things running smoothly for your everyday tasks without needing dedicated DRAM. And that's a great fit for general computing, upgrading an older system that has an M.2 slot, or even as a secondary drive for your game library. Plus, a 220 terabytes written endurance rating and a 5-year limited warranty offer good peace of mind, especially for a drive in this bracket. Sure, being QLC NAND and a Gen 3 drive, it won't quite match the raw speed of top-tier Gen 4 drives, particularly in super heavy sustained write scenarios. But that's not its main goal, right? The Crucial P3 is all about delivering fantastic value. So if you want a significant upgrade from older storage and a real taste of NVMe speed, this is an excellent choice to consider. For our number 4 spot, we have the Kingston NV3. This one is interesting because it steps things up to PCIe 4.0, which means even faster potential speeds. You're looking at sequential read speeds that can hit up to 6,000 megabyte per second and write speeds up to 5,000 megabyte per second. That's surely a noticeable jump, and it really helps with responsiveness, especially if you're coming from an older drive. One thing I appreciate about the NV3 is its design. It's a single-sided M.2 2280 drive, which means it's often a great fit for laptops or small form-factor PCs, where space and cooling can be a bit tight. Its lower power consumption also helps in those scenarios. It uses Kioxia BICS6 QLC NAND paired with a Silicon Motion SM2268X-T2 controller. Now, like our previous pick, it's a DRAM-less design, relying on your system's memory. This makes it quite efficient. Because of the QLC NAND and no dedicated DRAM, it's best suited for everyday computing and lighter gaming. For those really intense and sustained workloads, you might see performance dip a bit compared to drives with TLC NAND and DRAM. But here's the thing. For many people, the NV3 offers a fantastic entry point into PCIe 4.0 speeds without demanding a premium. It comes with a 3-year warranty and an endurance of 160 TBW per terabyte. So if you're looking for that Gen 4 speed boost for general use and value efficiency, this Kingston drive is definitely worth a look. Next, we step into the big leagues of performance with the Black SN850X. And honestly, if speed is what you're after, this drive delivers in a big way. It's a PCIe Gen 4 NVMe SSD, and it seriously pushes that interface to its limits. We're talking blazing sequential read speeds up to 7,300 megabyte per second and write speeds reaching up to 6,600 megabyte per second. That's sure going to make your whole system feel incredibly snappy. The random read speeds are also impressive, hitting up to 1.2 million IOPS, which is fantastic for quick access to smaller files. Underneath, it's powered by Western Digital's own proprietary controller paired with BICS5 112-layer 3D TLC NAND. That TLC NAND is a significant factor here because it generally provides better sustained performance and endurance compared to QLC, especially when you're hitting the drive hard for extended periods. This drive is aimed at gamers and power users. WD even includes features like Game Mode 2.0 in their WD Black dashboard software, which is designed to optimize the drive for gaming workloads, potentially improving load times and ensuring smoother overall gameplay. And speaking of gaming, it's officially compatible with the PlayStation 5, making it a super easy and effective way to expand your console storage. For PC users, especially those pushing demanding applications, there's an optional heatsink version if you're concerned about keeping temperatures in check. With a robust endurance rating of 600 TBW per terabyte and a solid 5-year warranty, the SN850X isn't just fast, it's built to last. So if you're a serious gamer, a content creator dealing with hefty files, or a professional who simply can't afford to wait, this drive is a true top-tier contender. At number 2, we have a real speed demon, the Sabrent Rocket 4 Plus. This drive is all about pushing that PCIe Gen 4 interface to its absolute limits, and it's a fantastic choice for enthusiasts and professionals. When you look at the specs, you can see why. For the 1 terabyte model, you're looking at sequential read speeds that can go up to an incredible 7,000 megabyte per second. The sequential write speeds are also very strong, hitting up to 5,300 megabyte per second. Think about what that means for your workflow. Massive files transferring in moments, applications launching instantly, instantly. It's a game changer. The heart of this drive is the potent combination of a Phison E18 controller and Micron 96-layer 3D TLC NAND. That TLC NAND is key here because it generally offers excellent sustained performance and durability, which is exactly what you want for demanding tasks. You'll also see strong random performance, with up to 650,000 IOPS for random reads and 700,000 IOPS for random writes. Sabrent offers this drive in a range of capacities, even going up to a massive 8 TB, which is amazing. The endurance is also impressive, rated at 700 TBW per terabyte, and it comes with a 5-year warranty if you register the product. They even include Acronis True Image cloning software, which is a nice touch. Now, with this kind of power, good cooling is important. You'll want to make sure you have decent airflow or even consider a heatsink to prevent any thermal throttling under sustained heavy loads. But that's pretty standard for drives performing at this level. Overall, if you're into serious video editing, especially 4K or 8K workflows, or a gamer who wants to take advantage of technologies like Microsoft Direct Storage, the Sabrent Rocket 4 Plus is a truly compelling option. And now, we've arrived at our #1 spot, the absolute best of the best in this lineup. It's the Samsung 990 Pro. When it comes to raw speed and cutting-edge technology in the PCIe Gen 4 space, this drive is simply phenomenal. Samsung has really pulled out all the stops here. You're looking at sequential read speeds that can hit an astonishing 7450 megabyte per second and sequential writes up to 6900 megabyte per second. That's pretty much maxing out what the PCIe 4.0 interface can even handle. But it's not just about sequential speeds. The random performance is where the 990 Pro truly shines, with random read IOPS up to 1400,000 and random writes up to 1550,000. What this means for you is incredibly low latency. Games load a whole lot faster, applications snap open, and your system feels unbelievably responsive, even when multitasking heavily. Under the hood, Samsung is using its own advanced Pascal controller and their 8th generation VNAND, which is a 3-bit MLC. This combination delivers not only blistering speed but also excellent power efficiency. Samsung claims around a 50% improvement over the already impressive 980 PRO. This is great news for both high-performance laptops and desktops. It comes with a robust endurance rating of 1200 terabytes, written for the 2 terabyte model, and a solid 5-year limited warranty. Plus, Samsung's Magician software is excellent for monitoring drive health, updating firmware, and even tuning performance. And yes, it's fully compatible with the PS5, especially if you opt for the version with the heatsink. All in all, with incredibly high user ratings, praised for its stability and the noticeable boost in system responsiveness it provides, the Samsung 990 Pro is, in my opinion, the king of PCIe 4.0 SSDs right now. Thanks for watching. For more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also press the bell icon for instant notification so that you never miss a video from Tech Insight.